You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? Great. Well, good luck then. I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
You can just feel all that corporate bullshit oozing from this place. Ugh.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
Remember, firm handshake. My dad always insisted that was the key to success.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart, Yuko, is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? An excellent question, but enthusiasm can only take you so far. We don't operate on passion alone here, we look for skill. Which brings me to my next question. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? A bold answer, and hopefully one with truth behind it. How motivated are you to succeed? All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? In that case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the settled systems. It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of cybersecurity. But I hope you enjoy a challenge. The hackers these days keep our people busy round the clock. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
I hope I can wrap up this next assignment quick. The Razor Ball tournament starts tonight.
I know Tayo's got a rep for being pure style, no substance. But man, their ships are beauts.
Believe it. Finally. I've been dreaming of this.
Just enjoy the moment. You've made the best decision of your life.
So I can take it for a spin now?
It'll be at the spaceport before you get there, fully topped up with helium-3, so yay! No ship's better in the settled systems. People spend their whole lives dreaming of flying a sleek, sexy spaceship. And I get to make that happen. Tayo brings out the very best in people.
Tayo already, right?
Definitely. It flies like a dream. But it's a 27, so I just...
Space should be more than just getting from place to place.
Definitely.
It should be full of color, excitement, and full of features you never even knew you needed. Tayo ships are like traveling in living art. Yes, that's me. Are you ready to make your dreams come true? Take all the time you need. Excellent. If you decide to buy, we'll have... You won't regret your... You ready to change your life? The founders of Tayo were visionaries that looked at the star yards around, and Neon has a light. So they were. Now Tayo is. Prepare to.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
She's demanding we look into her husband's murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical.
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you? Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can... Oh, the reagent order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless...
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu. Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal. You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead. Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
You are seriously attached to this shitty job. Gee, take a breath, pal. No one's terminating anyone.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. You can't be that good. Not yet. You act like you're... Nobody wants that. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I... Let's just say, Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again, okay? And when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you. You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them. Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayer. You know, the very man that run. Just getting in with them, you're setting your... Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming. Are you serious? That's the most excitement I've had in months. I feel like I should be thanking you. Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
At Terrabrew, we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night. Enjoy one of our distinct coffees.
Stays out of the plaza. Our job is done.
Techniques of ancient Earth. Each of our
No funny stuff with that boost pack.
Duel's goods. We have everything you.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
Yeah, I get the feeling she would have been even happier if you did off Tomo. Typical Ryujin snake.
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated, and your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far? Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more... You're basically removing obstacles from the equation. In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to... This may be through a conversation or presenting... It's all very situational. Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to... If others knew and could mimic our actions... Really? Well, this transition may be easier than... Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. For the past 5 years, Tranquility is a recent acquisition and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage, which hopefully won't be often. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Yeah, me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the... The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Yeah, that's what... Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of... So, any precautions you can...
coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. Sounds like something my son would say. And no, I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witness, so steer clear of... We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers. For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a... He has some amount, but our strongest... Yes, you have quite the history with the Freestar Rangers yourself. Which is why I hope you won't be an issue. Let's hope your best is good at...
So, fetching coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew Coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on it. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people... But rest assured, this is... Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your... Just keep an open mind.
My next assignment can't start soon enough.
You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for? I doubt that. I check my schedule regularly, and this converse... If time is money, then suffice to say... You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spend... Contractually, yes, but I don't... Normally I do a good... This incident... We're each assigned shifts to assist operate. Personally, I'm not at liberty to say. So, be... Good. I pay for the... I need you. Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the discarded item. If you can manage... Perhaps there is an aquatics... Only one. Meanwhile, there is... Which begs the question... I agree, which is why I choose. I know what, but so I try. The smells alone would back up yours. But as much as when you spend the time I spent, as you were.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who...
I'll be the judge of that. Let me see. It's perfect.
That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic. We can't allow them to win the I'll be giving you a data slate. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp. When all is said and done, here's the data slate.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation. Next time.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
cause any trouble,
From cuts and scrapes to dislocated.
Have your fun. Live your best life.
For just a few credits, that was
The United Colony Vanguard program recently celebrated.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day.
Scram, I'm on duty.
another version of you. And now,
Your safety is almost guaranteed.
from cuts and scrapes to dislocated.
We have everything you think so.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence.
What is it?
Imogene's a stickler.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
It's anxiety.
Not a single setback.
I know what you mean, but that's your
I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike KeltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our... Now, get going.
I spent so little time here these days, kinda miss it.
got anything you need to offload? Trade authority? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple. Sure, have at it.
Never ever go outside the city wall after sundown. Ask Jeff.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
If you're looking to browse, you're in the wrong spot.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
If you got a thirst for, something, Neon can deliver.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done? Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills. Nice to see I haven't worn you out yet. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's a...
Landing side looks... Let's set it down.
Some people go their whole life without this. I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Later. It's good to be out and about. The lodge gets stuffy sometimes. Goodbye.
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work.
You lost, 'cause you don't look like you belong here. I got my eye on you. No loitering. Now move it. Don't even think about trying anything.
One of these days, I'd love to experience this.
I feel my bank account getting drained just standing here. How much is it for a night? No, don't tell me.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled systems. Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Some of our guests think everything is complimentary. I've seen people who missed out.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too perfect.
I got my eye on you.
Welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your...
And bingo. Let's see what we got.
We try to stay out of our guests' way, but we're always here if needed.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Tsukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something... Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could... So, before we proceed, can you swear not... Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Paris. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile. That matches our experience with it as well. Since you've already tried to hail them, you may have to go straight to boarding the ship. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who... Well, as soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away for the most part. Your safety is our #1 priority.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays there.
Take off.
Hello, Captain.
Stay alert. Weapons at the...
You're... human? It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Well, I'll be. This is like a time capsule, except with living, breathing people. We have got to explore this ship.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important. You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing and... I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly... Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they... Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation, though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our... We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seem to want to communicate, but... Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived. Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
So,
Here we are.
for a quick chat.
Let's
I'd appreciate
talk.
it when you're able.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distance. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt that would be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not... Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you.
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
I've lived my entire life in the constant.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Are you okay, Dad? You look tired.
Nah, you're sweet to worry, darling. I'm alright. Your dad's just not as young as he used to be.
Pressure normalized?
Problem?
Something I can help you with? Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want? Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, a CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Yes, what?
Your next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there, but we don't have the ship to send someone.
Hey, when you get a moment, can we talk? You need something?
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet? Sure. Have fun in the shark tank.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet.
You're
not our
lucky I'm not like the other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, you like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right, no one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it?
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the trip. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, we own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, imagine the landscaping disasters they... No. Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure.
No good choices here. I mean, better a beggar in literal paradise. At least that's what I'll tell myself.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we...
There are
I
millions
could really
of
bend your
planets
ear
out
when you got a moment.
People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
Someone put up Keats' drawings in the staff lodging. Not sure where they came from. They're cute.
That's not who we are. We've got something special here.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
I'm here to help if you need it.
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Like a glove.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean
Just stay out of trouble.
we got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be...
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried. While we hope we can work out a deal with... I do know that we can't afford to stay. The ship was built to sustain us. What's the good word? That doesn't sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway. This seems... agreeable. Is that all? I'm not sure what we can spare. Unfortunately, we just don't have any resources to spare. As you can imagine, our ancestors were not able to bring many excess supplies. Oh my, I hope that's not the impression I'm giving. I assure you, it's simply a matter of not knowing what we can spare right now. I'll work on figuring it out. Tell you what, talk to Daisuke, and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed, we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you. Difficult. Our mission was to think that while the... But with this stumbling block in our... I think I'm coming up on... Because of that, I've had to sort of... I think some people on it... Safe travels to you.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Hi there. Oh, Nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around. Yeah, I know. It's funny, though. We were born into a universe where we legit... Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect... I'm Dice K, the ship's provisions manager. Oh yeah, she sent me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope you come through for us. Need anything else? We manage. I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled, even the food. It works out for the most part. Not really. Almost everything is So when that happens, mostly... Be seeing you.
There's so much more to learn about now.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean
Hey, when you get a moment, can we talk?
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be...
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Excellent. I'll have them stowed away for safekeeping. We'll bring them with us when we touch down on the surface. Is that everything now? Are we ready to head planetside? Some of us may have a little trepidation about leaving the ship, but this has been our dream for generations. This is the chance to live on solid ground. Oh, righto. Oh, this is truly wonderful. I'll make an announcement. If you would be so kind, we lost our landing shuttle years ago, so we'll need a ride. Not all of us, mind you, just myself and a select few. Splendid. Oh, we'll see you on your ship then.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I'm not sure what to make of our new neighbors yet. I hope.
Wow, I feel honored to be among the first to step foot in our new home. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down
I'm looking forward to making this planet our new home. The possibilities are limitless.
I'm excited to move to our new home. A little worried, but excited.
I know my wife envies my position now, but we will be together in Paradiso soon enough.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Docking seal released.
Captain, hello.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Incredible. The air... Oh, it's so...
It's hot. Not in a bad way,
So this is what fresh air is like. Get used to this.
I thank you again for making this all possible. Oh my. It's almost too much. I've never seen such beauty, never experienced real nature. Pictures, videos, nothing does the real thing justice. I could do without some of the terms of this agreement, but if this is what it's like, I think we'll manage just fine. Thanks again. I did it! How exciting it is to be the captain who finally brought us to our new home. Thank you again for making this all possible. I'm looking forward to making this planet our new home. The possibilities are limitless. Just think, if you hadn't had the courage to approach us when no one else would, we might still be stuck up there. First, we need to meet with the settlement's leadership and confirm the details of our arrangement. Once we take care of that business, we'll begin the process of shuttling the rest of our people down and resettling them. I'm confident that with a few adjustments, we'll be able to assimilate into society, and once we pay off our debts, we'll travel wherever we want. I'm not sure yet. For now, it will stay in orbit, but it's possible we may need to dismantle or destroy it. Of course, it would be quite a shame to destroy such an important piece of human history. So I suppose it would do to seek an interested party and donate it for historical purposes. Once again, thank you for your kindness and generosity. Your name will go down in our history books. You will always be welcome as a friend to our people.
This will be new for all of us, but I am not worried.